With Anthony Smith, this is another one that's kind of tricky. He's fought a lot of the guys that we're having these discussions about light heavyweight contendership, except for one, really. One that really stands out, and that's Nikita Krylov. Give me Anthony Smith versus Nikita Krylov. These are both guys who have kind of milled around at the top of the light heavyweight division without actually being the guy. Let's put them together and see what happens and sort of let this division sort itself out. Now, for the first two fights on the main card, two middleweight bouts, this is where things start getting a little tricky, right? Because you can mix and match a lot of these guys and they make some sense. It's just a matter of what you want to do with the parties involved. Michel Pereira probably provided the most memorable moment of the entire night with his blatantly illegal shin to the head after the backflip on Ihor. Do you want him to go legit contendership route, or do you want him to put on these just sort of fun, like wacky performances and just really destroy people? That's kind of the question you need to ask yourself. I think we kind of can have it both ways with this one. The loser of Paulo Costa versus Sean Strickland kind of fits that mold, I would think. I mean, either way, you have some way for Pereira's personality to shine through. I think a Paulo Costa fight just sounds chaotic and nonsensical and totally wild. That would be a really fun thing to watch. Sean Strickland certainly doesn't have the fight style that screams excitement, but that paints the perfect canvas for Pereira to kind of do what he wants to do. If Sean Strickland can respond accordingly, that's up to him. But Pereira will try to force an issue, right? And Strickland will see what he can do to handle that. But if you have any level of promotion for this, the rather off-putting personality of Strickland could get something out of Pereira that we haven't really seen a whole lot of. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to think of it that way. And then with Kyle Barallo, you know, he certainly looks like this legit contender guy. This is a guy who really made a shining moment on the card in a way that didn't involve a blatant foul as well. I think that's important to note. Just destroyed Paul Craig. With him, you know, I wanted to say he called out Jack Hermanson after the fight. That makes a lot of sense. It's not necessarily the sexiest matchup, but it makes a ton of sense. And Hermanson is a guy who's kind of hung around. He's alternated wins and losses since, I believe, like 2020 or 2019 or something, that he's just win one, lose one, win one, lose one. And this is sort of a, you know, do it or get off the pot moment for him if you put him against a guy like Hal. So I think those can work. But then again, you can mix and match all these guys. Like Jared Cannonier against either guy sounds really cool. Marvin Vettori, another kind of hanger-on in the middleweight contendership conversation. That's someone that makes a lot of sense. I think even Fluffy Hernandez, you know, he's been looking fantastic lately. This is another guy that you can kind of throw in that mix. So middleweight, fortunately, this stage, there are a lot of names you can throw in and put together some good results. But that will do it for this round of post-pay-per-view main card winners for their matchmaking. You know, go ahead to Ringside Intel, check out our post-fight coverage for UFC 301. Myself and Dana Becker have put together a few good articles for you to check out and read at your leisure. Other than that, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell that friend to tell 10 more friends. Stay locked into Ringside Intel. Stay beautiful, stay positive, stay sexy. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.